Hello students, welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul, and today we are to see about the exercise 7.2. Okay, from the last previous lecture, okay, we have already seen exercise 7.1 from the chapter triangles. Okay, and we have already learned about the congruency of criteria of the congruency. Okay, so in this session we are also seen more about the criteria of the congruency, and one more thing of the important things that in the use in the exercise 7.2. okay, so here some properties of the triangles that are important properties, that is we are learning it here. Okay, now, and after we are moving for the exercise 7.2. okay, so let's start without wasting our time. So standard 9 and name of the chapter, that is triangles. Okay, so more important thing or important note for the triangle for the exercise 7.2, one thing that is criteria of the congruency are used, and second thing, that is if we take isosceles triangle, we know that in isosceles triangle, okay, we know that in the isosceles triangle, if two sides are equal, AB is equal to AC, then their corresponding opposite sides are always must to be equal. Then angle B is equal to angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. Okay, that are also must to be equal. Okay, if their opposite angles are equal, then we are saying that opposite sides are also equal. If there is a second condition, if angles are equal, if ABC is equal to ACB, then their opposite sides, corresponding opposite sides are also must to be equal. That is, for the angle ABC, their opposite side is AC is equal to for the triangle ACB, their opposite side AB are equal. Okay, clear that? Then for that, this one condition, we are writing that opposite side of equal angles are equal. Okay, for the second one, opposite side of the equal angles are equal. Opposite side of the equal angles are equal. That means angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. Then we must to write opposite sides, that is AC is equal to AB. Opposite side, that is AC, are must to be equal to the AB. And second thing, that is if opposite angles of equal side are must to be equal. That means if AC is equal to AB, then their opposite angles, angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. Clear? Clear that? This is the one of the property of the isosceles triangle, that is if opposite sides are equal, if any two sides of a triangle are equal, then their opposite angles are must to be equal. Okay, so let's start exercise 7.2. Before starting exercise 7.2, I'll give the some important key terms. Okay, whenever we use median or bisector, whenever we use term median or bisector, meaning that divided into two equal half. Okay, divided into two equal half or two equal part. Okay, whenever we use term median or bisector, that means we are using that meaning of that is divided into two equal half. Okay, and whenever we use term like altitude or perpendicular, whenever we use term altitude or perpendicular, okay, so now whenever we use term altitude or perpendicular, okay, that means we are using angle is equal to 90 degree. We are using angle that is equal to the 90 degree. That means we are using right angle. Always we are using right angle. Okay, clear? Altitude or perpendicular, that means equal to the 90 degree, and we are using always a mean of that is as a right angle. And whenever we use term median and bisector, median or bisector, we are using that divided into two equal half. Okay, so let's start exercise 7.2. First question for the 7.2, that is, in an isosceles triangle ABC with AB is equal to AC, the bisector of angle B and angle C intersect each other at O, join A to O, show that. Okay, here is the things is given that in an isosceles triangle, okay, here is the isosceles triangle where AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. Second thing, that the bisector of angle B and C, bisector of angle B and C, meet at O. Okay, bisector of angle B and C are meet at O. Now join A to O. Join A to O. That means, first of all, as per the given condition, first of all I had give one thing, after we move on the to prove what things we have to prove. Okay, so first of all, as per the condition, AB is equal to AC. Okay, one thing is given, sides are equal. Second thing, that is BO and CO are bisector of angular bisector of ABC and ACB. Therefore, I'll give the naming of that angles 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, my angle 1 is equal to the angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to the angle 4. Okay, because of the BO is divided this angle into two equal half. Okay, and CO is also divided this two angle into the two equal half. Okay, so after that we are move for the to prove. What things we need to prove? That is, first thing that is given, OB is equal to OC. First we need to prove OB is equal to OC. And second things we need to prove AO bisect angle A. AO bisect angle A. AO bisect angle A, therefore we are giving them as a naming of angle as a 5 and 6. Okay, as per this condition, either we are prove angle 5 is equal to angle 6. Okay, that's give a clarity of that what we need to prove. Okay, angle 5 is equal to angle 6 I have to prove in this statement. Now OB is equal to OC, we need to prove that. So let's start with the proof. Okay, so first of all, triangle ABC is given as an isosceles triangle. Okay, then equal side make equal angles. Okay, opposite angles are equal, then okay, so I'll write that opposite angles of equal side forms opposite angles of equal side forms equal angles. Okay, so therefore from this condition, therefore what I'll use, if AB is equal to AC, then we are write that ABC is equal to ACB. ABC is equal to ACB. Okay, we are writing that angle ABC is equal to the angle ACB. Okay, second one of that, ABC. Okay, now ABC is divided into the two parts, that is angle 1 and angle 2. Therefore ABC is equal to ACB. Therefore ABC, that means 1 plus 2, and ACB, that is 3 plus 4. Okay, now in this situation we know that angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Okay, and angle 3 and angle 4 are equal. So therefore I'll write that angle 2 plus angle 2 is equal to the angle 4 plus angle 4. I'll replace angle 1 as per the angle 2 and angle 3 as per the angle 4. Okay, clear? Now 2 plus 2, that is 2 times angle 2 is equal to 2 times angle 4. Now 2 are cancelled out, therefore angle 2 is equal to the angle 4. My this angle 2 is equal to this angle 4. My now base angles are equal of the triangle. Now so therefore I'll write the theorem again, that is opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite side of equal angles. Opposite sides of equal angles are equal. Okay, opposite side of the equal angles are equal, that means 2 and 4 are equal, then their opposite side OB and OC are equal. So therefore I'll write that OB is equal to the OC. Okay, Therefore, I'll write that OB is equal to OC. Clear? Now, here, first things that is done. Okay. Now we are moving for the next things. For the next thing, I'll take this triangle AOB and BOC. Okay. For next things, we are taking triangles in triangle AOB and AOC. Okay, in triangle AOB and triangle AOC. If you want, then I'll show you. Okay, these two triangles, that is, one of them is ABO and second one is AOC. In that one, AC is equal to the AB. Okay, AC is equal to the AB as given. BO is equal to OC, we have proved, and AO both of them are common. Okay, so by the SSS congruency rule, we have proven that AOB is equal congruent to the AOC. So in that, AB is equal to AC, that is given. OB is equal to the OC, that we have proved here now. And AO both of the triangle, AO in both of the triangle are common. Okay, AO in both of the triangle are common. So now by the SSS congruency rule, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle AOC. Okay, by SSS congruency rule, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle AOC. Therefore, by simplicity rule, what thing we have to take in both of them are as angle 5 and angle 6 from here, and this one as given in this figure also. Okay, angle 5 and angle 6 are equal. Okay, then hence prove. Clear? So please first of all note down this fast. After we are moving for question number 2. Clear? Now question number 2. That is, in triangle ABC, AD is a perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay, in triangle ABC. Okay, question 2. Triangle ABC is given, and AD is a perpendicular bisector of BC. AD, that is perpendicular. First thing, that is that are perpendicular, that means we are forming 90 degree, and second thing, that are perpendicular and also a bisector. That is bisector, that means we are dividing this side into the two equal half BD and CD. Okay, BD is equal to the CD. Show that we need to prove. First of all, we are writing given as AD is perpendicular to BC, and second thing, that is BD is equal to DC, because of the AD is also bisector of the BC. To prove, we need to prove, that is AB is equal to the AC. AB is an isosceles triangle. AB, we need to prove ABC is an isosceles triangle. In that, AB is equal to AC, or we need to prove that AB equal to AC. So let's start with the proof. In this condition, in this triangle, we are clearly see that we need to prove AB and AC. So that therefore we are taking these two triangle and we are proving both of the triangle as a congruent. Okay, A is the triangle and C is the second triangle. ADB and ADC. In that, BD is equal to CD as given. Both of them, ADB and ADC, both of them are 90 also. And in this condition, AD is equal to AD. Both of them are AD, both of them are common. Okay. So by side angle side, we are see that both of the triangle are congruent. So in triangle ADB and triangle ADC, in triangle ADB and triangle ADC, BD is equal to the CD given because of the AD is a bisector of the triangle. Second thing, that is angle ADB is equal to the angle ADC. Okay, both of them are 90 degree. Okay, both of the angles are 90 degree. And third one, that is AD common in both of them. AD is a common. Okay, so by side angle side congruency rule, okay, therefore by side angle side congruency rule, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. Clear? So therefore by CPCT rule, we are seeing that their corresponding part AB and AC of that triangle, both of the triangle are equal. So therefore by CPCT we are taking that AB is equal to the AC. Okay, hence proved. Clear? Please note down this fast. Clear? Now we have moved for the question number 3. In the question number 3, that is given that ABC is an isosceles triangle in which altitude BE and CF are drawn to equal side ABA and AC. Okay, that are given also. Equal side AB and AC, and ABC is also isosceles triangle. Okay, ABC is isosceles triangle, and we are also taking AB is equal to the AC. Okay, and BE and CF are perpendicular. Here not telling about the perpendicular. Here is say that altitude. Here say that altitude BE and CF are drawn AB and AC. That means altitude. That means we are naming as a 90 degree. Okay, we have shown that as a 90 degree. Here is the 90 degree. Okay, second thing, that is show that the altitudes are equal. We want to show that both of the altitudes are equal. So in the given, that is AB is equal to the AC and CF is perpendicular to the AB and BE is perpendicular to the AC. We need to prove their altitudes are equal, that is BE is equal to the CF. We need to prove BE is equal to the CF. Okay. So for that proof, okay, so in that we are taking that here one of this triangle and the second one is as a this triangle. Here both of the 90 are given, BE A and CF A. Okay, in both of them BE AEB and AFC, both of them 90. AB and AC are given as equal. Okay, and both of them angle A in the AFC and AEB, both of the triangle angle A are common. In both of the triangle angle A are common and contained in both of the triangle. So therefore by angle side congruency rule, we are proving that both of the triangle are congruent, and by CPCT we are taking that BE is equal to the CF. Okay, so let's start. In triangle AEB and triangle AFC, first thing, that is AB is equal to AC given. Second thing, that is angle A in both of them as naming BAE and CAF. BAE and CAF. In both of them are common that and third thing, that is both of the 90 angles AEB, angle AEB is equal to the angle AFC, both of them 90 angles. Okay, both of the angles are 90 degree. So therefore by angle side congruency rule, triangle AEB is congruent to triangle AFC. Okay, clear? So therefore by CPCT rule, what must to be say that BE and FC, BE is equal to the FC. Their corresponding part of the congruent triangle BE and FC are equal. Okay, hence proved. Here we are our sum is proved. So that's why we are writing that hence proved. Okay, clear? Please first of all note down this. So students, I hope you have to understand all these things and all of these three questions, and you are enjoying this class. Okay, so if you have any doubt, please notify me. Okay, then till then, goodbye and stay blessed.